Today, guys, we will be ranking every single LEGO Marvel Superheroes boss. So, you guys ready? I hope you are, because here we go. The worst boss of the list goes to the leader. Literally, you just shoot him. Not shoot him exactly, but literally, he goes. You basically have to destroy these metal beams he's floating around in his telekinesis bubble thing with Iron Man or whatever character you're playing as with that can destroy silver Lego objects. And then when you try to, he starts shooting at you, and basically when he's trying to shoot at you and you get too close to him, he freezes your character in place. And you have to switch to a different character, and you have to attack him then, and then he's gone. Worst boss fight ever. Our 36th spot in the list goes to the first Abomination fight. It's basically, well, you actually have to do it with only Hulk, and whenever you're playing as a different character, it just forces you to be Hulk right off the bat, which kind of sucks. It's kind of disappointing, because I wanted to beat up Abomination with Hulkbuster, but no, didn't let me. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Our 35th spot on the list goes to Sandman. I am not impressed with Sandman in this game. He makes too many puns. The puns just make me angry, and I mean really angry. But his puns are just horrible. He says this, I'll give you a hand or two. I'm like, what the heck? Like, stop with the pun, Sandman. And then on the fight on the roof, he says, I think I'll hammer a point home. I'm like, stop it, man. The puns are just really bad. Just really bad. Can't handle them sometimes. They're just horrible. 34th spot on the list goes to the elevator fight on the raft. It's just an enemy fight. Basically an enemy gauntlet. It's just so boring. Just like, what were they thinking? I know many people would like the elevator fight scene because it looks awesome and cinematic and stuff, but when it comes to time wise and length wise, it feels really long. And it just slows down the gameplay and makes it not so fun. So that's why it gets the 34th spot on the list. The 33rd spot on the list goes to Toad. When you encounter him, he has his tongue wrapped around Storm. It's nightmare fuel. I repeat, it's nightmare fuel. That's why he gets the 33rd spot on the list. The 32nd spot on the list goes to Pyro. When you encounter him, he's trying to burn Iceman to death. I'm like, okay, finally get to play as Iceman. Freeze. So you freeze him as Iceman. Yay. Our 31st spot goes to Red Hulk. This fight is kind of weird because if he gets knocked off the edge, he swims against the wall for a long time. And the best option is if you have Iron Man Hulkbuster unlocked, you can just jump down there, hover in the air, and then shoot him with a missile and he dies. Yay. Then switch to an actual flying character because Hulkbuster hovers. Then you're Gucci. Yay. Our 30th spot on the list goes to Vulture and Howard the Duck. Though Howard the Duck's not much of an issue when he completely obliterates himself with his own rocket launcher that looks like a duck. and he blows himself back into a wall. Very funny. But Vulture gets defeated by basically Mr. Fantastic and Spider Man work together, and Mr. Fantastic turns into other things as disguises himself as something a bird would like, and they're very dangerous, and Vulture gets abused constantly. It's hilarious. Very funny fight. Our 29th boss on this list is Nightmare. Basically, you play peekaboo with him with boxes. It's just what the absolute wigglers is going on here. It's in the level called Stunt Show Surprise. It's the level where you unlock Ghost Rider, which is awesome. And I don't this Ghost Rider. I don't really play as much in the game, but this is about bosses, not about characters. In Nightmare, the only way to basically to kill it is to make Ghost Rider ramp off and hit him. So yeah, pretty simple boss concept. Pretty simple. Number 28 is Curse on our list, and he basically acts like Red Hulk, but has a few different attacks. So there's not much of a difference here, except he's just more fun to fight for some reason. Because there's a bunch of cards everywhere, and it's just fun to play around with him and just taunt him to death. And then when he comes after me and just kills me, the pain, the pain. Number 27 on our list here of bosses is MODOK. I think he has big head syndrome. Just why is this character look so weird? And his voice is just like, it's just why, and even more. Why? Why is this? And what is this? Just why is his head so big? And when can I get that kind of big head? Imagine in a headbutt contest. So you get hit by MODOK, you're gonna have a really bad time. So MODOK's just his boss fight's too easy actually. Because once I almost did it no damage. I only took one hit of damage. Somehow, believe it or not, I did it with one hit of damage only. Okay, yum. Number 26 on our list is the Red Skull. Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola just stands up on top of a ledge being a lazy boy. He just sits up there. Doesn't really sit, but just stands there. When you get too close to him, he basically just zaps you with a laser. In Red Skull, you can only attack him with Captain America, and you basically have to dodge some cannons that are shooting stuff at you and attack the soldiers and take out some batteries for these cannons. And then Red Skull comes out after you destroy a certain number of them. Number 25 is the Blob. You just feed him food. Why is this a thing? I guess to feed him, you overfeed him, and then he gets really full. What the absolute bananas is going on here? I never thought I'd have to feed somebody in a Lego game, but oh well. I'll still play the game if I get to feed. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but literally, Grimlock 23 is scared of the Blob. Number 24 on our list is Dormammu, the level Stranger Danger. After rescuing Doctor Strange from trapped inside that mirror thing, or whatever it is, Dormammu gets very, very angry like a grumpy Gus and just comes out. And you have to fight Dormammu, basically. And after doing one hit damage, he calls in his skeleton minions. And then you try and attack him again. When he's shooting he does shoot lasers at you, just letting you know. And then it'll keep repeating the same process over and over again. So, yeah. Number 23 on our list is Doc Ock, or Otto Octavius. And he is just one of the harder bosses for me to do. He was kind of too hard for a second boss, because literally he does attacks. Basically, if he even touches you before he gets his claw stuck in the ground, he annihilates you in one hit, and it's kind of scary. At the beginning of the fight, it's pretty funny what happens to him. He basically jumps on the ground really hard, and he breaks to the floor. I'm like, what? I'm like, is he supposed to be threatening, or is he just stupid? More stupid than he is smart sometimes. Number 22 on our list is Venom. Before the boss fight, there is something kind of scary. A jump scare that always jump scares me somehow. It's pretty funny. Just how I get jump scared so easily. Just why? Why? And even more, why do I get jump scared so easily? Just why do I get jump scared so easily? Honestly. Just literally, this boss fight, you do so many funny things to Venom. Like, you attack Venom with every one of his weaknesses. You even use fire on him, which is funny, but not for Venom, though. Number 21. Galactus Eater, Devourer of Worlds. Do I really need to say more? Number 20 on our list is Elektra. She jumps back and forth on platforms, and if you land on the platform she's on, sometimes the platform will fall from underneath you. Yeah, basically trapdoors of doom. Number 19 on our list is Kingpin. He stands underneath a chandelier, and if you get too close to him, he tries to shoot you with his staff gun. And the goal is to knock the chandeliers onto his head. Do it 3 times to kill him and win. Hooray. Number 18 on our list is Bullseye. He jumps onto a cannon and starts shooting at you. Block it, the projectile with Cap Shield, and hit it back at him. Do that 2 times. Do that a certain amount, the amount of times required, and you win. Number 17 on our list is Mysterio. As Deadpool would call him, Goldfish Bowl. I like that name for him. Goldfish Bowl. Goldfish Bowl. Goldfish Bowl. I wonder what happened if somebody grabbed a sledgehammer and whacked Mysterio in the face. Would he die? Would that glass bowl of his break? I guess we'll never know, right? Number 16, Electros. I say Electro. His actual name's Electro. He's in the level a shocking withdrawal. And after you rescue all the citizens, he decides to fight you. I don't think that's too shocking, is it? Number 15 on our list is Abomination number 2. You have to shine lights on his face to distract him, and then you can do the punching phase like in the first fight. Instead of just doing the punching, you have to do the punching phase only 2 times this time. 2 times in a row this time, which is way better actually. Way better. Which is good actually, because at least you get to use searchlights to shine a monster in the eyes. I don't recommend that. Do not do that in real life. Number 14, Shocker. You find him in a bang fault, you beat him up. 3 health. Done. Number 13 on our list is the Destroyer and Loki. The Destroyer just shoots fire beams at you, and eventually you have to, when an ice block falls from the sky with pieces to build a Captain America deflecting point, you deflect the Destroyer's fire beam right at Loki's face and damage him. Then destroy part of the Destroyer with Thor. Number 12 on our list of bosses is Mastermind. He controls each of the 3 characters in your party once at a time. First is Wolverine, then Mr. Fantastic, and finally the Incredible Hulk. And then finally at the end, you beat up Mastermind. He only takes 1 hit to defeat. But the boss fight's pretty cool actually. Number 11 on our list is the Lizard / Dr. Kurt Connors. Mr. Lizard Boy. Withered. Lizard Boy. A Lizard Man. Lizard's finishing move is one of them is to grab him by using his tail, swing him around, and then yeet them. And his other finisher is to grab them with his tail, and drop them in the mouth and eat them. I'm like, when I first saw that, I'm like, oh, you can eat everyone! Yay! That was younger Glitchworm. But now I'm like, I still get satisfied about eating everything with Lizard. Yay. Number 10 on our list is Rhino and Fake Magneto. Basically, Rhino is running around the arena like a complete dum-dum. And eventually, you build a giant pumpkin, and Rhino runs face first into it and goes splat on. Doesn't go splat, explode everywhere. He doesn't do that. He just goes face first and gets stuck on it. And then and you go over to him, and you tap him on the shoulder as Thing, which is an animation. And then you start fighting Rhino, and eventually you knock him headfirst into the pumpkin, and he jumps off either side of the arena. Hooray! Who knew that could happen before with Rhino by Zino? Yay. Number 9 on our list is Magneto himself. He turns into this giant thing made of metal, and he makes a giant helmet. I'm like, first time I saw this, I'm like, please don't hurt me, 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 please don't hurt me. That was younger Glitchworm. When I first saw that, I was freaking out in fear. But nowadays, I'm like, he's a complete joke. Because I can dodge all of his attacks by hiding a box. LOL. It's just so easy just to avoid his attacks. but not for other people, it seems like. Number 8, Malekith. In the level Brotunham, or however you say it, Malekith uses his telekinesis to float on a platform that you have to destroy with Thor's hammer. And after destroying it, you can punch him, and then you repeat the process again and again. Then you're done. Hooray. Number 7, Doctor Doom. You fight him in the space station. 3 times, I'm pretty sure. The Doombots come out. Giant Doombot V series come out, and they're big boys. You have to fight them with Thing, and you rip off their face with Thing, and then you swing them around with Spider-Man and throw them out a window, out into the void of space. And even in the fight, you get to see them floating around in space. Have fun, Doombots. Have fun. Number 6, we have Juggernaut. Boss fight is awesome. Music is awesome. But too much enemies. Way too many enemies. So that's why it's not up higher on the as high close to the top 1 spot. Sorry, Juggernaut, your boss fight doesn't get up that high. Too many goons. Too many goons. For our number 5 boss, we have the Sentinel at the X Mansion / Inwood area. This boss fight is the lowest of the 3 because, well, there's too much to hide behind. Way too much to hide behind, honestly. So, it's not the best one, but hopefully you can figure out which one's the best one, from my opinion. Okay? We're to the next Sentinel fight. Our number 4 spot goes to the Sentinel fight in the financial area. This arena is like really round, and it has way more wide open space, and it's really cool. But you can still hide like a wimpy baby poo poo behind some trees where the Sentinel can't get you. Unlike 3, the Sentinel at Columbus Circle, my favorite of the 3 Sentinel fights. Because it's just like the most perfect layout. But there's only one place to hide, and it's in a shop. And it's so I don't even hide in the shop. I just like running away from the Sentinel. It's just very fun. Columbus Circle, definitely the best of the Sentinel fights. Our number 2 spot goes to Green Goblin in the Castle Von Doom. The boss fight music is amazing. It's just really cool. Seeing Green Goobin's what I call him. Green Goobin flies around on his glider, and it's really funny. Just seeing him fly around on that thing and then just get knocked off of it. And when he gets defeated in the cutscene, he's like, "Meow!" It's just the most funny sounds ever. Green Goobin, one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite. Our number 1 spot goes to the Hulkbuster fight. The best fight in the game. It has to be. It's like the most fun, the best music. It's just perfect. Just amazing. Like how they nailed it perfectly. And when I first got the game, when I seen this level again on this version with the Hulkbuster, I'm like, oh yeah! And it was so much fun fighting this boss. So much fun. Thanks guys for seeing this rank video. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.